It's a brand new year, and that means brand new Nerf blasters, and hopefully that means we can actually get some cool things. Like, hopefully we're just done with all the really lackluster stuff that Hasbro loves to just shovel into our faces. I mean, look, I'm totally fine with Hasbro, like, not trying to make everything shoot 150 FPS, use short darts and all that stuff. I'm cool with that. But my problem is everything they seem to dump onto my plate is a reshell of a thing that I bought 5 years ago, and this one is worse in every single way, while costing more money. But hey, at least we don't have to deal with a Elite 2.0 anymore. I mean, it's 2022. Sure, I got a pile of Minecraft crap that's sitting at my feet that I refuse to open the boxes for because we got a surprise. It's Elite 2.0. No. All right, so to be fair, this is a $20 blaster. Picked it up, well, it's $21 on Amazon. I'll have a link down in the description. It's an affiliate link, so when you buy the blaster from there, it helps me out. I'm shooting myself in the foot saying that because I don't have much hope for this blaster. I mean, it's basically the AccuStrike Alpha Hawk or whatever it was. It's a bolt-action strong arm that costs $20, $21. But I do not know if you can disassemble this blaster, because if you look at every single picture online about this thing from official Hasbro sources, it's all showing it from the same non-screw post direction.
When you play like us, you gotta go big. Check out my new NERF Eaglepoint.
So maybe there's some slight hope for this thing. And also, I'm gonna be frank, I bought this thing for 2 reasons. Well, 3 reasons. One, I have to do a video on it, and I don't know if I'm gonna get my money back. So, hey, if you find this video enjoyable at all, could you please like it, consider subscribing, leave me a comment down below telling me how much you hate my beard, and all the algorithmic garbage that helps this channel grow so you can help this hobby grow. But, she's looking really, really comfortable. That's like the way this works and this grip. I'm hoping this is an extremely comfy blaster, a la something like the Tricera Blast.
I just do what I do.
I don't have a knife. Squire! Squire! Bring me my longsword! Thank you, Squire.
Yeah, no problem. Nice shirt. Where'd you get it?
Oh, funny you should mention that. Fuzzy Walrus Industries store, link down in the description or in the shelf under the video. Slater did the art for this, by the way. Like, holy crap, it turned out so good that I'm wearing it. You want to see how bad this blaster is?
Yeah, sure.
Well, there's a box of attachments and some to-go bags. You know, it's actually smaller than I thought it would be. I don't know what I was expecting. What's that?
Ew.
That's a comfy grip. Oh, that's a comfy grip.
Oh, is it?
Comes with the blaster. We got a barrel right here, which is N-strike rail compatible. Has the little bit of the fore-end for the grip on it, so it's gonna look awkward on anything that's not this. Man, that fits really well on that blaster. And the scope actually has not 1, but 2 lenses in it, which means you can't see anything through it. All right, this is the Elite 2.0 Eaglepoint. I don't know if I pointed that out. Again, Alpha Hawk was the last thing that this reminds me of. Now we have the Eaglepoint. Comes with 16 darts, and then of course the priming bolt sled thing is 2 pieces that can screw on. When was the last time we got something like that? That means you don't have to have both of them in the blaster. That actually makes me happy. I'm gonna leave one of these out.
Modulus long strike comes to mind. I think that one's removable.
Yeah, but most of the time it's 1 solid rod. This time it wasn't.
Yeah.
So, like for
actually.
a carbine style blaster, that's exceptionally comfortable. I haven't looked. Other side. Oh, there's not a whole. Oh, there is actually quite a few screws.
Yeah.
Do you feel like tearing this apart after we get done with this?
Yeah, sure.
How was that? That looked smooth.
That's not bad.
That seems. That's really smooth.
Yeah.
Actually, it was really nice flat topped too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an 8-shot revolving bolt action, but
Yeah.
it's pretty okay so far. I mean,
My only thing so far is if you hold it like this, your hand gets in the way of that. But I mean, I guess it's more of a whatever.
is it actually an issue?
Feels
Yeah,
like
it could be. Yeah, it definitely could be. Pull the trigger.
Oh yeah.
Gotta test it. As slamfire! That actually looked pretty good.
Yeah. Dumb. I like it.
Ah, it doesn't feel like an Alpha Strike blaster. It might actually be disassemblable. It looks cool. Functions okay.
Yeah. And there's not a lot of revolving rifles out there.
Yeah, the last one I can think, well, it's Alpha Hawk was the last one that I can think of. There's probably been others. Like, for all I know, there's several in the Alpha Strike line that I can't think of because who buys Alpha Strike stuff? It feels like it should be hitting over like 70. Let's take it over the chronograph and see what she can do.
Alrighty.
I just do what I do.
Play your way with the new NERF Eaglepoint.
Alrighty. Eaglepoint. See if I was right about this thing seemingly hitting a little bit harder. 69. 68. Well, I was dead wrong. 73. 73. 74. 77. Okay, maybe I wasn't that wrong. 71. 76. A tad bit harder. Not a whole lot harder, but enough that it was visually, like, I could tell it seemed to hit a little bit harder than stock. But it's a sniper rifle. How well does it actually aim? All right. Gonna start with 8 shots of original OG Elite 2.0 darts that we already know are god-awful. And then we're gonna do 8 used waffle darts that are still going to be infinitely better. See how the scope works. You literally can't see anything through the scope. Well, at least I can see a blur where the head is. Ah, it actually hit. Wow, it's consistent. Never mind! I don't even know what happened there. Is it missing the target? Oh, I'm out. Reload! That was, man, that Elite is just powerfully accurate. I mean, there's no other word for it. We're like a whole, 15 feet away, and it's missing the target. Can't wait to see how infinitely better this gets, even with worn darts. Again, putting the bubble on the head. That miss? No, I think that's a great example of how accurate the Eaglepoint is. Low power, so even flat, I can't hit a target that far away. And then on top of that, it is grossly inaccurate. Gotta love it, although it is still very comfortable and very nice looking. It does feel like a little bit higher plastic quality than what we're used to getting with Elite 2.0, which was essentially still just Alpha Strike stuff, which is very poor quality as opposed to Hasbro's previous offerings. It still keeps the design aesthetic, which, to be personally honest, I don't mind the aesthetic of Elite 2.0, and the Eaglepoint here looks pretty good. As Luchathor mentioned earlier, there isn't a whole lot of bolt-action revolvers in the hobby. Could this have been better if it had a magazine on it? I'd probably say so, but still, for what it is, it's honestly not that bad. The price is, it could be worse. It's hard to say because, of course, we're now in like an inflation period. Things are going bad. Things are getting more expensive. So is $21 too much for the Eaglepoint? I've seen worse. You do get a cool barrel, which While interesting, doesn't really fit on any other blaster, the scope is pretty nice. If you have other Elite 2.0 stuff, those will work rather well with any blaster that could use attachments. The bolts being useful on both each side, or my personal favorite is only having it on one side, so you can, you know, AK prime your blaster. That's nice to have, and it does hit a little bit harder than other Elite 2.0 offerings, or really most other Nerf blasters. Not enough to be like a huge standout like the Nerf Roblox Bees blaster. I have a video of that in the top right corner, but enough that I'm gonna mention it at least. It's really not that bad. If you look at this and you like this kind of thing, sure, go for it. This is honestly not that bad, but I guess the main question is, can you take it apart? Well, according to Luchathor's hard work, you can, of course, take it apart. And it has, in fact, just a strong arm inside, or more like the Rebel Guardian crossbow, I'd say. Trigger spring is a plastic leaf spring. The whole internals seem to just kind of fall out here. At least I think so. Oh, you have to literally... Okay, so the cylinder is attached to it.
Yep.
I thought this would come off from the cylinder. And that catch does not look good. Somewhere in there, if you can see it. Looks like one of those half catches kind of thing. So it might have some minor mod potential, but it's kind of a shame. Sure is a beautiful, comfortable shell. I'm sure you can do something with that. But there are clips. Now, they aren't the horrible clips that were inside of the Warden. These are actually disassemblable. But there's a lot of them. So Luchathor came up with a good idea of literally clipping most of these clips off. That way you can still take the blaster apart, and there's enough screws that it should hold itself together if you want to go that direction. But yeah, very minimal mod potential. Although this is the entire blaster right here if you want to do something fun with that. But that's all I've got for you. I'm Walcom S7. Thank you very much for watching this video, and thank you very much to Luchathor for cameoing in this video. Don't forget to check out the Lucha Core shirts we have. Link in the description or in the merch shelf that nobody pays attention to in every video on the channel ever. Thank you very much for watching this video, and of course, I hope to see you in an entirely different one, and maybe I can hate myself enough to review a bunch of Minecraft stuff.
You gotta outside.